Hey, nice to see you again. I'm Jean Besmeyer. I'm physics teacher in LP2I, a high school based near Poitiers in France. And this morning, it's a very good time to tell you all about a strange phenomenon which can intrigue young and old. Let's see this phenomenon on this video captured using a hidden camera.
Oh non, ça recommence, mais pourquoi ça fait ça? Aïe, 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 aïe.
Tu m'as appelé? Devine par toi-même et ton vœu sera exaucé.
It's strange, isn't it? But I'm sure you already have some hypotheses to explain this phenomenon. Let's listen to my student speaking about that hypothesis.
Dans cette quête, tu ne seras pas seul. Mon équipe est là pour t'aider.
Un pour tas, tas pour un.
Qu'as-tu à me proposer?
Je sais pas s'il y a la fréquence qui change, il doit y avoir un paramètre qui change, la température.
Eh bien non, on a mesuré l'évolution de la fréquence pour la comparer à celle de la température. On voit bien que ces deux évolutions ne sont pas similaires.
Une autre hypothèse.
So, you can see that in this project, students have to formulate some hypotheses and must check this with experiments. Then, with this project, you can learn to student how to conduct a real scientific investigation approach. And it's so important for everyone. Indeed, if every child can have an enlightened and accurate opinion based on a scientific reflection, each of them will be able to choose the best way for them, for the other, and then for the earth. And you can do that with a simple microwave and a cup of chocolate. It's amazing.
What else?
What else? What else? But, George, I still haven't explained you the origin of the phenomenon. What does the frequency of the sound increases with every shot? What else? As we didn't find the solution, students wanted to know if the same phenomenon occurs by mixing other ingredients like honey, sugar, coffee, in milk and even in water. And guess what? By mixing a very small quantity of coffee in hot water, we obtain a sufficiently clear mixture to see the formation of bubbles. And it seems that it's exactly during the ascent of the bubbles that the frequency increases. But you have to prove that. And to do that, students made this experiment.
Nous possédons ici un robinet qui délivre une eau riche en microbilles. Grâce à ces faisceaux laser et à ces photorésistances, nous mesurons l'évolution de la concentration des bulles en fonction de l'intensité lumineuse transmise. Regardez, plus les bulles disparaissent et plus l'intensité lumineuse transmise augmente. On compare l'évolution de l'intensité lumineuse transmise à celle de la fréquence et on voit bien qu'elles sont similaires, ce qui signifie donc que ce sont les bulles qui sont responsables du phénomène.
So, thanks to these experiments, we can say for sure that the bubbles are responsible for the evolution of the sound frequency. But a question came. Is it the size or the concentration of the bubbles that is responsible for the evolution of the sound frequency? This question deserves to be explored in greater depths, and to do this, students made the other experiments.
Eh bien, figurez-vous que pour le savoir, nous avons compté les bulles chaque seconde dans un volume qui est fixe à l'aide de cette lentille et d'un smartphone qui a enregistré la scène.
Do you realize? In this video, students counted each second the bubbles that captured by using this simple microscope composed of lens and just a smartphone. It's my friend Janice, whom I met during Science on Stage at Saskatoon in Canada, who gave me it. Thank you, Janice. So, okay, now we can say that it's precisely the concentration of the bubbles that is responsible for the evolution of the sound frequency. But another question comes. How does the presence of the bubbles in the water can influence the frequency of the sound when we shut the cup? Well, the solution is... Hey! What did you expect? Did you really think I was going to give you the solution of the riddle? I will do it, but not here, at Cascais, during Festival Science on Stage. So, see you at Cascais!